following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. It is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here at the Fargo Dome. It's Gate Citibank Field, and the Barnesville Trojans are on the field warming up. They are getting ready to take on the Pelican Rapids Vikings. And these two teams met earlier in the season and went to Barnesville in the final 28-14. Trojans with the victory. And, this is our fifth and final game of the day today. We had the 4A 9-man title game. First thing, 10 o'clock this morning. It was followed by the 4A title game, the 6AA title game, and the 6A title game that just finished up. All those really good games, with maybe the exception of the 6A title game, as it was all New York Mills over Breckenridge. We won't give away the final scores just yet, but we will give you highlights of those games coming up here in just a moment. Barnesville Trojans, they come in at 7-2. Pelican Rapids comes in at 7-2. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with those highlights from the first four games here in a moment on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. Section 4 9-man title game highlights here. It's the Wheaton-Herndon Norcross Warriors and the Verndale Pirates. Zach Broughton to Bryant Cornelius for 74 yards on the connection there. Brought down near the 5-yard line 4 plays later. Jared Ellers will take it in from 2 yards out. It's 8-0 with the 2-point conversion. Verndale on the next drive from the 25-yard line. Dylan Orlando through the middle, a QB keeper finds a hole and goes down the field 44 yards as he's dragged down inside the 35-yard line. That'll set up this play here on a 3rd and goal for the Pirates. But the ball is fumbled, and it's recovered by the Warriors, and that drive will stall. Warriors will punt, though, and give the ball back to Verndale on a 3-and-out, and now they'll take it in from 5 yards out. 2-point conversion was unsuccessful, but they are on the board, and it's 8-6. Warriors will fumble the snap. Verndale recovers, and they will get another chance here to move down the field and score points before halftime. But this pass over the middle, never a good idea, and here's why. Dieterman will intercept that one, and that'll bring a conclusion to the first half. Moving to the second half, Verndale drive it again, and Dieterman again rips it away from the intended receiver at the 5-yard line. Another interception for Dieterman, and that another drive stalls for Verndale. And now the Warriors looking downfield. It's tipped, it's bobbled, it's caught. It's a 28-yard touchdown pass to Dieterman, and the Warriors go up 14-12. After trailing after a 65-yard touchdown run by Verndale earlier in the half. Verndale with the ball again, up into the end zone. It's a free ball, and guess who? It's Dieterman on the interception in the end zone. Brings it back out close to the 20-yard line. Check, that was not Dieterman on the interception, but a Warriors interception nonetheless. Last chance, 4th and 12, 15 seconds to go. Pass falls incomplete. And the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors are your 9-man champions, winning 14-12. 4A title game now. Up Swallow-Swanville Patriots leading 16-0. Belgrade Bruton Jaguars take it in on this short touchdown run. Trim the lead to 16-6 as the two-point conversion is no good. They'll get the ball back here on the next drive, and they will connect here on this 28-yard touchdown pass as it's caught at the 5-yard line, taken into the end zone there. Two-point conversion good, 16-14, Jaguars down 2. They get the ball once again, this time a handoff. He finds the edge, cuts outside the numbers and into the end zone, and that will give the Jaguars the lead. But first half still rumbling here, and the Patriots look to strike back, and they will get this pass into the end zone as he reaches for the pylon, and it's good. And that is your first half highlights, as with the two-point conversion, the Patriots retake the lead at 24-22. Jaguars down 24-22, but they have the ball, and on this play here, they will connect. Beautiful pass in stride, and he strides into the end zone, and the Jaguars go up 30-24 with the two-point conversion. Now the Patriots down the field next drive. Big hole, nice offensive line pushing that wide open hole to get the 11-yard touchdown run. And with that score, it is now 30-30 as the Patriots would fail on the two-point conversion. Jags will get the ball back and drive it down the field, set up at the 2-yard line here, and he'll run it in on the QB keeper to make it 36-30 with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. I emphasize that because on the following kickoff, the Patriots fumble and the Jags recover at the 9-yard line, and on the very next play, he'll fire it in for a 9-yard touchdown pass, and the two-point conversion is good. 36-30 with a minute 30. 44-30 with a minute 26. They score 16 points in 4 seconds. How about that? Patriots have the ball now, and a big play coming up here. A little trickery out to the sideline, and he's going to evade one tackler. He'll take it the rest of the way into the end zone. 42-yard touchdown pass. That brings us to the end of the third quarter, with the Patriots trailing 44-38. Quarter. Now the start of the fourth quarter, and the Jaguars have the ball again. And this is a monster play for 40-plus yards as he sends it down that far sideline, taken out of bounds right at about the 11-yard line. And the Jaguars will move down the field here to set up the next play in the Section 4A title game. Jaguars leading 44-38, and a score here for the Jaguars would be huge. They'll huddle up, and they will call the play, and on the very next play here, they will go up to the line of scrimmage here, leading 44-38 after 2 touchdowns in 4 seconds. And now, early in the fourth quarter, they'll take the snap, hand it off, and he finds a hole, evades 3 tacklers and 3 tackles. 3 missed tackles is rewarded in 6 extra points for the Jaguars. Patriots get the ball back, and they drive down the field, and they get it at the 11-yard line. He'll roll out and find a beautiful one-handed catch in the end zone, and that pulls the Jaguars pulls the Patriots within 52-44 as the two-point conversion would fail. So with 1 score down, they would set up for the onside kick, and this would pretty much do it here, as the ball will not go the full 10 yards, and the Jaguars will get it at the Patriot 49-yard line, and the Belgrade Bruton Jaguars are your 4A champions with the final score 52-44, a total of 90 6 points scored in this football game. We pick up the 6AA title game in the second half. West Central area Ashby Knights leading 7-6 over the Osaka Silver Streaks, and they get a nice pass down to the 5-yard line to set up this play here. It'll be a 5-yard touchdown run after that diving catch, and the Knights will increase their lead to 13-16. So the Silver Streaks will have a chance, but they're struggling. It's 4th and 9. Will they get the 9 yards? Will they get it? No. It'll fall a little bit short. Turnover on downs. The Knights get the ball back, but Silver Streaks get the ball back a couple possessions later and fakes the handoff, shuffle steps around a couple would-be tacklers, goes into the end zone, and this time Osakis takes a 14-13 lead early on in the fourth quarter. So now the Knights need a big play. 2nd and 5. Can they get it? Yes, they can. They get the 5 and a whole lot more, and that one is gone to the 20, and the jersey will be pulled, and he will get to the 15 on the extra effort there. So now a opportunity for the Knights. Touchdown! No, it's not. It's intercepted there by the Silver Streaks. And that was a big defensive play. The ball coming out to the 20-yard line on the interception in the end zone for Osakis. But West Central area will get the ball back after a turnover, and they will keep it on the ground on a quarterback keeper for his 3-yard touchdown run. And now the Silver Streaks have 54 seconds to work with. Fast forward a couple of plays. Inside 30 seconds to go. Fourth quarter of play. Dropping back to pass from his own 30. He'll fire. No, it's intercepted just beyond midfield, and he will take a slide at the 32, sliding into home plate on the walk-off win. If you were watching a baseball game there, and the West Central area Ashby Knights are your 6AA champions. Final score 19-14 over the Osaka Silver Streaks. 6A title game. New York Mills Eagles leading the Breckenridge Cowboys 6-0 mid-second quarter. Breckenridge trying to even it up, but in the red zone on 4th down, they get stopped. It's a turnover on downs, and New York Mills will capitalize almost instantly here with this play right here. A fake handoff, spin to the opposite direction, weave through one, get a couple blockers, and find your way into the end zone. Point after would fail. It's 12-0 New York Mills. Move ahead now to just about a minute to go here in the second quarter of play. And Salo will drop back, and he will fire downfield and connect with Jonan Johnson. 46-yard touchdown pass. Eagles 0 for 3 on point afters, but they take the 18-0 lead. Breckenridge on the Eagles side of the field. It's Cameron Nito dropping back the pass, rolls out of the pocket, fires, and it's bobbled, and it's picked off by, guess who? Bren Salo. And it's been the Bren Salo show in the first half here for the New York Mills Eagles. And on the very next play, they will kneel down, and it's 18-0 at halftime. To the second half we go. Eagles pick up where they left off with stellar defense and more Bren Salo offense. And it's an 18-yard scamper for Salo into the end zone. Point after kick would be good. 24-0, 25-0. Eagles lead, 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Scan ahead about 4 more minutes. Eagles have the ball again. It's a run-pass option. He'll check the pass option or the pitch option. And doing the rest of the work there is Jonan Johnson. 67 yards on the TD. 31-0, 32-0, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. And it would be all Eagles moving forward. The New York Mills Eagles, your 6A champions.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that C&S Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
The mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially anything to do with kids and youth. You can contact the high school office for more information on how to join the Barnesville Booster Club. The Barnesville Booster Club has paid out over $800,000 to the community since 1989. Visit barnesville.k12.mn.us and click on the Booster Club under the Athletics tab for photos, Facebook link, and more information. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck in the game. Go Trojans!
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. All right, welcome back. Once again, we're getting ready for the 8AA championship game between the Barnesville Trojans and the Pelican Rapids Vikings, and both of these teams coming into this matchup, 7 wins and 2 losses. Start with the visitors on the scoreboard, as they just put them up. Vikings on the right-hand side of the scoreboard, so they are indeed the visitors today, as we expected them to be. 7-2 overall, 2-1 in section, 5-1 in conference, 2-2 on the road, and undefeated at home at 5-0. They would start the year off with a 42-0 win at Underwood, and then come home and pick up a 44-14 win over Frazee. And then they would fall 28-14 on the third game of the year to these Barnesville Trojans back on Friday, September 17th. They'd bounce off that with a 28-8 win over Parker's Prairie to wrap up the month of September. Kick off October with a 38-22 loss to Otter Tail Central, but then bounce back with a 38-14 win at home against the Park Rapids area Panthers. Then on October 15th, they would blank the Roseau Rams 44-0, finish up the regular season with a 16-12 win over the Breckenridge Cowboys on Wednesday, October 20th. That'd move them into the Class AA sections, where they'd pick up a 24-13 win over the Hawley Nuggets. And that brings them into today's game at the Fargo Dome here against the Barnesville Trojans. For the Barnesville Trojans, as I mentioned a moment ago, 7-2 on the year, 4-0 in section, 4-2 in conference, 2-2 on the road, and 5-0 at home. So both of these teams undefeated at home, both of these teams 7-2, and both of these teams 2-2 when playing on the road. That's you couldn't get for a much more even matchup on paper than that. Barnesville would fall 14-12 to West Central area Ashby Knights, who won their game earlier today. And then they'd bounce off that with a convincing 58-0 win over the Crookston Pirates, and then move forward with a 28-14 win at home against the Pelican Rapids Vikings. And then they would wrap up the month of October in a triple overtime loss on the road to the Osaka Silver Streaks, 52-50. That was a close game there. October 1st, they would kick off on the road at Pillager and pick up a 53-6 win. And then they would rattle off 3 more wins, 2 at home, 1 on the road, 49-14 over Detroit Lakes, 42-7 over Staples Motley. And they would finish off the regular season on the road at the Hawley Nuggets, 28-12 victory for the Barnesville Trojans. I want to say hi to Jim, who's watching from beautiful and chilly Denver, North Carolina. This is a great venue for these teams. Looking forward to an awesome game. And I know there's about 20 or 30 others of you who have already commented on our chat. And I promise I will say hi to all of you at least once here, if at all possible. So after the win over Hawley for the Barnesville Trojans, they go to the AA sections, pick up a 48-14 win over War Road in the semifinals as they got the bye in the quarterfinal round, as did the Pelican Rapids Vikings, by the way. That brings them into tonight's matchup with the Pelican Rapids Vikings. We're about 4 minutes away. They're probably going to skip introductions and go right to the kickoff. That's what they've done in the previous 4 games, so I would imagine they would not break routine, as once again this game intended to kick off at 8 o'clock, but we had thoughts that it might go a little bit later considering there's 4 games before it, and there was a pretty good chance of these kickoff times being pushed off a little bit, as we're already 15 minutes beyond the originally scheduled kickoff time here. But 2 teams are on the field warming up. Pelican Rapids on your right-hand side, and Barnesville just moved off camera to the left-hand side down into the DS of the NDSU end zone. Want to say hi to Zach. He's cheering on the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Thanks for tuning in, Zach. Certainly appreciate you watching here on Magnitude Sports. We're 3 minutes away from the opening kickoff. Let's take another break. Thank a few more of our sponsors. We'll be back to wrap up the pregame show right after this here on Magnitude Sports.
If you need a construction project done right the first time, then contact Bull Green Construction. Licensed and registered, Bullgreen Construction can assist with your plans for new construction or add-on. Simple or complex projects, Bullgreen Construction is one of the featured contractors on the Barnesville City website and has the tools and expertise to get your job planned and completed. Bullgreen Construction wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game. Go Trojans!
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Not all internet companies are created equal. Barnesville's symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed you can download, something few companies even offer. This is incredibly important. From connecting with grandkids on Zoom to sharing pictures on Instagram, cutting-edge business, working from home, or the kids uploading their homework. Really fast speeds, great customer service. With Barnesville Internet, we've got you covered, and the future is here today.
Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back here to Gate City Bank Field inside the Fargo Dome in North Fargo. It's always a fabulous facility, and every year about this time we get the honor and the privilege to come here and broadcast a game or two or 5 or 10. All depends on how things roll with the teams that we cover here. I want to say hi. I'm not sure of the name, but he or she says, "Let's go Pelican." Also, Cheryl watching, cheering for. I believe Ice Rapids, I believe Pelican Rapids, I don't know. She's watching from Melbourne, Florida. Chandra says, "Let's go Trojans," tuning in from the recliners in Barnesville. I love it. Stephanie, "Let's go Barnesville," watching from Deer Camp. Thanks for showing the games. You're very much welcome there, Stephanie. And Brennan says, "Let's go Trojans," watching Brennan, who's number 66 on Barnesville. And let's see here. Chandra, Brennan, and Lavina, if I'm saying that correctly, and Chris. I think I've gotten everybody so far a high. So once again, they're going to forego introductions, and it will be the opening kickoff coming up here in a matter of moments. So we'll get things set up for our first quarter of play. Barnesville will kick off to Pelican, and we're underway here in the 8AA championship game. And that is a hard tackle there. Coming in, making the stop, Braden Bredman. And it'll be 1st and 10. There we go. Now we got some sound. I knew something wasn't right. So Pelican Rapids on their first play of possession, and a nice run there by Timmy Guler, the sophomore starting quarterback for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. And it'll bring up second down, as it looks like it'll be about 2nd and 5.
Gain of 7, 2nd and 3 for the Vikings.
2nd and 3, so they'll give them a couple extra yards than I thought they did originally here. Once again, if you're chiming in on the chat, I don't have access to that during action here as I try and pay attention to this, but thank you for watching. I'll say that in advance. 11.5 to go, 2nd down and 3. They'll hand it off right up the middle, and he's going to be stopped, and I think it might be just a little bit shy of that first down. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to go ahead and give him the first down. 1st and 10 for the Pelican Rapids Vikings here as the clock continues to tick. Now we'll restart when they set the chains here. 0-0 here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall Tournament scoreboard. And if you're tuning in from Ratzel's Pool Hall tonight, watching this 8AA championship game, we certainly appreciate you doing so. Pelican Rapids on the first possession of the ball game here. We'll gain a couple more here, but he'll run into about 7 purple jerseys there, maybe 8. And he won't get much further than about 3 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 37-yard line. Ball's more on the 36-yard line. The scoreboard has the wrong yard number on it, but it is indeed 2nd down and 7 here. 10:20 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play, and we thank you for tuning in. And that'll be a handoff there. It goes into the hands of Carter Johnson, and Carter Johnson is outside the numbers over the 45 to about the 46, enough for a first down.
Up to the 46-yard line. Play is good for a first down.
So they'll temporarily stop the clock so they can reset the chains.
And 82, Brendan Torkelson.
Guler pressured, and Guler's brought down.
Guler, number 10 on the keeper. Loss on the play back to the 42.
Wyatt Suter, one of the 3 Trojans, in on the sack there on Guler. And it's a loss of about loss of 4, so 2nd down and 14. Clock continues to roll as we move inside. 9.5 minutes to go here. 2nd and 14 from the Pelican Rapids 42-yard line. Guler will take the snap. He'll look for a couple blocks, bounce off a would-be tackler, and he will scoot right back to about a yard gain. Got to the line of scrimmage, and then the dive forward maybe got him a yard, and well, actually it'll be a yard beyond the original line of scrimmage is what I meant to say. So 3rd down and 9. Guler will take the low snap. He'll look to the near side, and it's off the fingertips, incomplete, and that will stop the clock with 8:44 to go here in the first half.
Pelican Rapids in punt formation, number 10, Tim Guler with the punt.
That punt will drop at about the 10, take a roll out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And if you're a Pelican Rapids fan, you have a smile on your face with that punt there. 1st and 10 for the Barnesville Trojans.
45-yard punt, no return. It'll be 1st and 10, Barnesville.
And the ball will be placed on the 8-yard line here. So Barnesville with 92 yards of green in front of them here on their first possession of the ball game. And we'll see what they pull out of their playbook here for the first play of offense for the Barnesville Trojans. Kraus will hand it off, and maybe a yard, but not much more than that. 2nd down and 9.
29 on the carry is Cameron Hank.
Okay, they'll give him 2, 2nd and 8.
22, Carter Johnson on the stop. Gain of a couple.
8:20 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play. Kraus working under center, and on the carry there was Andrew Peterson. Andrew Peterson, who had 4 touchdowns in that game against Crookston. First home game of the year, 2nd game of the season for the Barnesville Trojans. We can restart our clock now as we tick inside 8 minutes to go. 3rd down and 8.
'29 on the carry is Cameron Hang.
Cameron Hang on the carry. On the tackle there was Carson Mcneil for the Vikings.
That'll bring up a 4th and 4 for the Trojans.
So 4th down and 4. And it looks like the Trojans will be in punt formation. Pelican Rapids has 2 guys back at their own 45 to receive this kick. Kick is up and away. And that's a nice high kick. It'll drop just shy of midfield there, and chasing after it to put a stop to it, there's Dawson Gregg. And the Pelican Rapids Vikings will start with the ball in Barnesville territory here. So still tied up at 0-0 on the Ratzels Pool Hall scoreboard. Here in the 8AA championship game, and we want to thank you for patiently watching through the postseason, as we've had a lot of stuff going on, and I want to.
Illegal formation on the kicking team. That penalty is declined. First down this way.
And I didn't realize that there was a penalty on the play, but what I was going to say is I want to say thanks to Matt and Jason for helping me out on a couple of the playoff games this year. As we had one person get sick and we had to juggle people around, and then the next person who was going to help us out ended up filling in for a sick person on an NDSU Bison road game. So then I had to juggle things around once again. So we thank you for being patient through those first couple playoff games.
Tim Gooder, number 10 on the carry to the 45-yard line. Loss of 1. He's 2nd and 11. Stop made by 87, Wyatt Suter.
Inside 7 minutes to go as we approach 6.5. Pelican Rapids with the ball. 2nd down and 11 from the 44-yard line. Guler takes the snap off the ground, and he'll fire, and he's got his man. It's Braden Ecker.
Pass complete to number 2, Braden Ecker. Stop made by number 29, Cameron Hing. Pelican Rapids on the 40-yard line of Barnesville.
So now it's a 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6. There is a flag on the play.
Illegal block downfield. Offense number 25. Penalty, but down.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 now. Or no, it'll be 2nd and 10, excuse me. I don't know, it'll be 2nd and a lot longer than 10. My apologies here. I'm not paying attention to where the down marker is on the field. So 2nd and 20. I guess we do have a 20 button. We'll put it up there. 2nd and 20. Guler will take the snap. And Guler will get dropped for another loss of about 5, and it'll be 3rd down and about 25.
That stop made by number 73, Timothy Wells. in a loss back to the 40-yard line. I'll bring up a 3rd and 26.
Clock continues to roll inside 5:30 to go now. Pelican Rapids lines up on their own 40 with a 3rd down and 26 officially. Guler working out of the shotgun with a 5-step drop, avoids one would-be tackler. He'll fire down that far sideline. It's incomplete, and it's 4th down, and a very good chance that Pelican Rapids will bring out the punting unit here, and Barnesville will get their 2nd possession of the game. Still no score here, as the clock will stop with 5:15 to go. And it's 4th down and 26 after the incomplete pass.
Fair catch by number 29, Cameron Hing for the Trojans. Be 1st and 10 Barnesville from their own 26.
5:11 to go here, first quarter of play. 1st and 10 Barnesville from the, looks like they're gonna spot it at the 27-yard line. PA announcer has been known to be off by a yard in the previous 4 games, so I promise you that I will pay attention. Don't take PA's word for it. 1st and 10, ball on the 27-yard line. And that is Andrew Peterson and number 30, or I'm sorry, that's number 20, not Andrew Peterson, it's Braden Bredman. I was gonna say number 30 brought it up to the 30, but it was actually number 20 who brought it up to the 30, and I wouldn't have said that unless Brennan was at the 20-yard line instead of the 30.
2nd and 6 for the Trojans from their own 31.
2nd down and 6 as Krause will work under center, and he'll fake the handoff, and he'll keep it himself, and he has a little bit of room there as he crosses over the 35 to about the 36-yard line, and that is good for a 1st down, and it's 1st and 10 now here for the Barnesville Trojans, and that temporarily stops the clock with 4:31 to go here in the 1st quarter of play as they'll move the chains, and now our clock's within about 2 seconds of being accurate. 4:20, so I guess we're about 6 seconds off. That's okay. Krause under center, fakes the handoff. He'll keep it again. He'll move up forward, maybe a yard. Won't get too much on that one. Looks like they're going to give him 2 yards on that. 2nd and 8.
Stopped there by 67, Justin Jacobson.
Want to say hi to Ashlia. Says, let's go Vikings. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Krause will, oh, I thought he kept it again, but somebody over there has it, and that is Bredman who has it.
Outside the 40, gain of 1. Stop made by 27, Tristan Lambert. It'll be 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 here for the Barnesville Trojans. Kind of getting a slow start here. We'll see if they can pick it up on this play, if not soon after this play. Kind of a slow start for both of these guys. And that was not a slow start for the Pelican Rapids defense. I have reason to believe that is on the Vikings.
Dead ball. Ball start. Offense, number 7. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
He likes to hide from our camera. I've noticed that during the first 4 games, so. 3:04 to go. 3rd down and 7, ball on the 36-yard line here for the Barnesville Trojans. Is coming in is John Roller from the sideline. He'll enter the huddle wearing number 21 as the Trojans will break the huddle and come up to the line of scrimmage here. Krause will fake the handoff, pressured. He escapes the pressure, and he gets brought down for about a yard loss. And it'll be 4th and 13.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play of 7, it'll be 4th down.
And let's see here.
And 14.
Yep, 4th and 14.
Carter Johnson, number 22 on the stop.
So now Barnesville will punt for the second possession in a row.
Number 30, Andrew Peterson on the punt.
And
There's a
before,
flag on the play.
Dead ball. False start. Offense number 34. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
so 2:11 to go, and the Trojans keep backing up.
They'll bring up a 4th and 19 for the Trojans. Again, Andrew Peterson, number 30 in punt formation.
High snap. Oh, and it's blocked. And it's picked up by nobody yet. Falling on it is the Pelican Rapids Vikings, and they'll get the ball at the Barnesville Trojan 39-yard line with a 1st and 10 off the block punt.
25 on the block. Tristan Lambert, 27 on the recovery.
And that will be just a little bit after the block where they recovered it there, but we're working on it. It's our first attempt ever, so I'd say it was a 70% success. And now we got to find our live camera again here. Hang on, I got you covered, I promise.
Number 10, Tim Mueller on the carry. Forced out of bounds on the 22-yard line. Play is good for a 1st down, Vikings.
Guler fires a pass, and it will fall incomplete.
Pass is intended for number 22, Carter Johnson, incomplete. That'll bring up a 2nd down for the Vikings.
2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass, and the clock is at 1:43, so we'll let ours sit at 43 for a minute. Ball on the 22-yard line, 2nd and 10 for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Knocking on the door of the red zone as Guler will get around a couple defenders on that far sideline. He's touched out of bounds there.
Number 10 on the carry.
By
he is forced out of bounds.
Braden Bredman.
On the 17-yard line, number 20, Braden Bredman on the stop for the Trojans.
And now move the Pelican Rapids Vikings inside the red zone.
Vikings.
3rd and 5, excuse me. 1:37 to go on the clock. And that one is caught. It is caught there by Braden Ecker, and he's down close to the 5-yard line.
Number 2, Braden Ecker. Ball is down on the 7-yard line.
That's a pickup of 10 yards as they move it down to the 7, and it's 1st and goal.
Play is good for a 1st down, 1st and goal, Vikings.
Guler will keep it, and he'll get knocked down right at the 5-yard line. He picks up 2, and it's 2nd and goal.
To the 4-yard line. Stop made by 54, Jonathan Robidoux, and 82, Brendan Torkelson. 2nd and goal.
So Pelican Rapids Vikings knocking on the door, looking to score first here in the State AA Championship game, live here on Magnitude Sports from Gate City Bank Field at the Fargo Dome in North Fargo. And the winner of this will go on to the state tournament. Guler will send a man in motion, and he'll keep it himself. He tried to go through a hole in the middle there, but it was closed up by 4 purple jerseys, and there's a flag on the play. We'll get the official call here from our referee in just a moment. Looks like it's holding on Pelican Rapids.
Offense number 7.
The microphone that he is wearing is not property of Magnitude Sports, just an FYI on that. We'll let our clock tick down to 31 seconds. That's where we're at right now.
Result of the penalty is a second down and goal. Pelican Rapids from the Barnesville 15-yard line.
Well, this is a little bit more manageable for the Barnesville defense here, and we'll see if Pelican Rapids can recover from that penalty. And he'll squeak up to about the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of at least 5, maybe 6.
Carry to the 10-yard line, gain of 5. Stop made by number 9, Owen Riddle, and 75, Travis Affield.
And that will do it for the first quarter of play.
It'll be 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal when we return after the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. 1 quarter
Scoreless,
down.
0-0,
and it's
Trojans and Vikings.
End of the first quarter. We're still knotted up at 0 on the Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard. We're back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. Second quarter of play, 12 minutes on the clock. 3rd down and goal from the 10-yard line here for the Pelican Rapids Vikings as the teams move down to the other end of the field. And we're tied up at 0 here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall tournament scoreboard. And Guler looks to pass, evades some pressure, throws it into the end zone, and he's got a man. And the Pelican Rapids Vikings strike first.
10-yard pass made from Tim Guler, good for the touchdown.
Carter Johnson on the reception. 2-point conversion, and they'll fake the handoff, and they're saying he caught it.
Pass is complete to number 8,
Peyton Blakeway gets the 2 points, and the Pelican Rapids Vikings take an 8-0 lead over the Barnesville Trojans here with 11:49 to go in the second quarter of play. We're back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back. No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com. All right, welcome back. Second quarter of play, and it's an 8-0 lead here for the Pelican Rapids Vikings.
Pelican Rapids will be kicking off number 67, Justin Jacobson, on the kickoff.
That'll be taken at about the 11-yard line. He'll slip by one and be dragged down at about the 30-yard line. And on the return there for the Barnesville Trojans is Cameron Heng.
from his own 13 out to the 30, a 17-yard return. Stop was made there by 3, Ethan Schustra, and 22, Carter Johnson.
They'll put 1 second back onto the clock, 11:50 to go. Noah Kraus will work the offense here for the Barnesville Trojans. He'll hand it off to, I believe that's Roller. Yep, John Roller. And he gets a nice chunk of yardage there, good for a first down. They'll remain 1st and 10. 8-0 Vikings on the touchdown pass by Guler to Johnson.
Noah Kraus, number 4 on the carry. Stop made by number 8, Peyton Blakeway.
Be first down and
Moves the
10.
ball to the Pelican Rapids 43-yard line. Another first down, Trojans.
It's already on 10. So we cracked the eggs on 11 minutes to go. And there will be another handoff, and he's brought down in the backfield. A nice job there.
John Roller, 21 on the carry, down to the Pelican Rapids 26-yard line.
Ian Fye on the tackle.
Stop made by number 7, Jack Paulson.
And it remains 1st and 10 as the ball's moved up to the 26-yard line now. 10:43 and counting to go here as Barnesville will work it from the 26. And finding a little bit of room and trying to get that extra block. He's out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. On the carry there is Cameron Heng, and the Trojans are in business.
He is out of bounds on the 6-yard line. It will be 1st and goal, Trojans.
So Barnesville looking to strike back here. They'll hand it off, and he's brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
11-yard line, loss on the play of 4. 25 on that stop was Carson Mcneil for the Vikings. 2nd and goal.
.9:45 and counting. Kraus under center with 3 men in the backfield in that T offense that they're so famous for. Kraus will keep it. Kraus to the 5. Kraus will power his way into the end zone. It's a Barnesville touchdown.
Number 4 on the carry is Noah Kraus. He is into the end zone. 11-yard carry for the touchdown.
So Barnesville will try and tie it up here on the 2-point conversion. And they will do so successfully. 2 more for the Barnesville Trojans. And it's 8-8.
9:28 left in the first half. Your score, Trojans 8, Vikings 8.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
All right, getting ready for the kickoff here after Barnesville ties it up. Kraus on a QB keeper from 6 yards out. And the two-point conversion will follow, and we're tied up at 8.
Out to the 31-yard line. The 1st and 10 Vikings.
So Pelican Rapids now with the ball. 9:20 to go here in the second quarter of play, and we're knotted up at 8 apiece. And a run for about nothing at all. I don't think he got anything on that. It'll be 2nd and 10.
On the carry is Tim Guler. No gain on the play. Stop was made by number 40, Hunter Lutz.
Cracked the eggs on 9 minutes to go now here in the second quarter of play. 2nd down and 10 for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. I know we have fans watching from both communities, so we thank you for tuning in, and we wish both your team and your team the best of luck in this contest here. Guler will keep it himself. He'll go outside the numbers, cross the 40 out of bounds at about the 42 or 43-yard line.
Out of bounds on the 41-yard line. Play is good for a 1st down.
And it'll be 1st and 10 as he'll pick up the 1st down. I'll stop the clock with 8:31 to go here in the second quarter of play. Guler with a quick screen pass in the backfield, and that one is caught. It is caught by Carter Johnson.
He takes the ball out to the 45-yard
Carter Johnson up to the 45 for a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Stop made there by 20, Braden Brenman.
Or I'm sorry, it'll be 3rd and 6.
82, Brendan Torkelson.
3rd down and 6.
Gain of 4 will be 2nd and 6 Vikings.
Okay, I guess it'll be 2nd and 6. The down marker guy had the marker at 3, so he just now switched it back to 2. So 2nd and 6. Guler will get stuffed at the 45 and no gain, and now it is 3rd down and 6.
Tim Guler on the carry out to the 45, gain of 1. Stop made there by 54, Jonathan Robideau. 82, Brendan Torkelson.
Guler will look to pass. He comes back the other direction. Now he fires over the middle. It's intercepted. John Roller on the interception for the Barnesville Trojans. That will
He returns the ball to
stop the clock with 7:08 to go and give the Barnesville Trojans a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line of the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Once again, 7:08. Clock will restart on the snap. And they'll hand it off to, looks like Hang. Yep. Cameron Hang.
Down to the 40-yard line of Pelican Rapids. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Stop made there by number 27, Tristan Landberg. With help from 83, Hunter Williams.
Andrew Peterson with the carry. And number 30 brings it up to the 30. I got to say it this time.
Andrew Peterson on the carry. Number 12 on the tackle is Luke Soley. Play is good for a 1st down Trojans. They are on the 30-yard line of Pelican Rapids. Noah Kraus, number 4 on the carry.
Pull it up to about the 25 on the QB keeper there for Kraus. Bring up, let's see here, bring up 2nd down and 5.
Stop was made there by 55, Ian Fay for the Vikings.
.533 and counting to go here as Kraus will work it from under center. And he'll hand it off. And that is Bredman. Maybe getting a yard, possibly 2. We'll see where they spot it.
Bredman, 20 on the carry. Stop made by 55, Ian Fay.
3rd and 4, they'll give him 1.
Gain of 1 on the play will be 3rd and 4.
8-8 Vikings. Gooler to Johnson on a touchdown pass. And then Kraus on a QB keeper ties it up. And that's where we stand right now here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall Tournament scoreboard. John Roller on the carry. Didn't get much on that, maybe a yard. He'll bring up 4th down and he'll bring up 4th down and 3.
No gain on the play will bring up a 4th and 4.
Now it's, if I count the hash marks, it's 4th and 3. Kraus will keep it. And he will, I don't know if he has the 1st down, he might. It's going to be very close.
He is stopped on the 16-yard line.
And he will have the 1st down. 1st and 10.
Making the 17-yard line.
They'll spot the ball on the 17-yard line. And Kraus will keep it. He'll go up the middle, spin, nearly had it ripped away from him, but he'll get in close to the 10-yard line. Looks like they'll come in and spot it at the 12. It'll be gain of 5, and that should be...
Gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
For the Trojans.
Kraus doesn't get much on that.
On the carry to the 10-yard line.
They will give him 2, so it'll be 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Stop made by number 27, Tristan Lambert, 33, Jack Penga.
Don't even know who has the ball. It was Cameron Hang who had the ball. Usually when I want to go to the outside, it goes up the middle, and I went up the middle with the camera this time, and it went to the outside. 3 years of covering Barnesville football, and I still am not used to that.
Timeout Barnesville.
But for the faithful watchers, they know it's gotten better over the last couple of years. So timeout on the floor, or on the field, I should say. So we'll take a timeout as well, and we'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. All right, welcome back. Pair of 7-2 teams here in the 8AA championship game at Gate City Bank Field at the Fargo Dome here in North Fargo. It's always a fun experience coming here to broadcast these games. 2 minutes and change to go here in the second quarter of play. Barnesville knocking on the door, looking to take the lead. Kraus under center. He'll fire it over the middle, and it's caught, and he spins into the end zone. I believe he does.
Pass is complete to number 82.
That is Caden Zenzen on the reception.
10 yards for the touchdown.
And apparently our button for Barnesville touchdowns isn't working. Have to manually adjust it there. 14-8, and the point after attempt coming up here. Kraus rolls out, has all kinds of room. He fires incomplete. Trojans will take the lead at 14-8.
2:23 left in the first half. Your score, Trojans 14.
We'll take another timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and IsoClean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. All right, welcome back. Trojans take the lead on a 4-yard touchdown pass from Noah Kraus to Caden Zenzen. And with 2:23 to go here in the second quarter, the Trojans will kick it off to the Vikings. Vikings scored first on a Gooler to Johnson connection to make it 6-0, two-point conversion, 8-0, and then it's been a 14-0 run by the Barnesville Trojans since then.
Isaac Manival on the kick.
And that kick will be redone or something.
There's a flag on the play.
There's a flag right as it's in the backfield too. Let's find out what the call is.
Offsides. Number 40 on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. Free kick.
Re-kick offside. So he was a little bit ahead of the ball when the ball was kicked. That's how you get offsides on a kickoff if you're not familiar with that rule. So instead of the 40, Barnesville Trojans will kick it from the 35-yard line. It's the third kickoff from the 35-yard line today in the 5 games. And it happened once here and 2 in the Breckenridge game against New York Mills, a game that the Eagles would win. And nobody offside this time, and the kickoff will be taken at the 12-yard line. And he'll get tripped up as he tried to round the corner there. Nice job on defense there for Braden Redmond, who trips up the returner. So first down and 10 now.
That last stop was made by number 20.
There's a flag on the play.
During the return, holding. Return team number 27, 10-yard first down.
So backwards, the wrong way, the Pelican Rapids Vikings go. I see a lot of purple in front of us and off to the left and right. I see most of the orange on the far side of the field.
First and 10 from their own 17-yard line.
Guler will work out of the shotgun here with a 4-receiver set. Guler, screen pass in the backfield. It's caught there by Blakeway. Blakeway will be brought down by the 20 and a flag again.
There's another flag on the play. Stop made by number 11, Peyton Quana, 54, Jonathan Robideau.
Second back, offense number 22. First down.
Somebody get him some new batteries. I don't know if that one's been on since the first game or not, but
It's all of the penalty will bring up a first and 17.
2 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Guler will keep it, and Guler gets stopped. Stopped quickly, gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's second down and
Ethan Larson.
Timeout, Pelican Rapids.
Ethan Larson, 45 and 87.
second down and 17.
Last stop. Bring up a second down.
A timeout on the field will allow us to take a timeout as well. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that C&S Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
Guler from in front of his own end zone. He will keep it. He'll go on the ground, and he gets just shy of the 15. Minute 52 and counting to go here.
Moves the ball out to the 12-yard line where it'll be third down.
Barnesville, their second timeout of the half.
And now Barnesville takes a timeout. So we will. We're actually going to keep it right here during this timeout, and I'm going to, in the background, fix a couple of things.
147, thank you.
Or at least attempt to. 1:47 to go here in the second quarter of play. Barnesville leading 14-8 on the Ratsos Pool Hall tournament scoreboard. Guler out of the shotgun, 3-step drop, now rolls to his left. He's going to get taken down at about the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 8 yards, and it brings up 4th down and forever.
Tim Guler tackle at the 5-yard line. Loss on the play will bring up a 4th down.
Timeout, Barnesville. Timeout of the half.
And Barnesville will take another timeout. 4th down and 23. We'll take a timeout with them. Be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, there's some of the Barnesville student section here, and as I look across, I don't see the Pelican Rapids student section, but let's see if we can find them quickly. Well, it looks like they are right there. So they're about kitty corner from each other on opposite sides of the field. 4th down and 23, and punting from the end zone is Pelican Rapids. That punt is up, and it's not very deep. And it's going to be taken and fair caught at about the 32-yard line. And that's great starting field position here if you're a Barnesville Trojan fan.
From the Pelican Rapids 32-yard line.
So 1:29 on the clock. First and 10, ball on the 32-yard line. Kraus with man in motion, and I believe they're going to get Barnesville for a jump here possibly. I didn't see any Vikings move.
Prior to snap, offside. Defense number 83, 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
So now it's 1st and 5 for the Barnesville Trojans. Hang in motion. Kraus snaps. 3-step drop. Fires over the middle. Was it caught or not? No, it did fall incomplete. So that'll bring us down to 1:24 to go here in the second quarter. It'll be 2nd down and 5 now.
That pass intended for number 82, Caden Zenzen.
I believe it's Andrew Peterson up to about the 10-yard line.
Andrew Peterson, number 30.
It's a pickup of 17 yards, and that will be a first down.
By 22, Carter Johnson, 25, Carson Mcneil.
See where they spot it. They'll spot it right at the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and 10, Barnesville.
1st and 10, 1st and goal from the 10. Either way, it's 1st and goal. Got to get to the goal line for a first down that doesn't exist. So
that'll bring up a 2nd and goal for the Trojans.
Kraus will keep it, and he's dropped in the backfield there by Luke Soley. the senior for the Vikings.
Luke Soley, number 12. Sacks the quarterback. Back at the 17-yard line, loss on the play. It'll be 3rd and goal.
And I think, did I see a flag come in? No, I didn't. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. Oh yes, there is one. Over there at about the 9-yard line. I would have a suspicion this is on Pelican Rapids.
21 on the carry is John Roller. And he brings the ball down to the 8-yard line. There is a flag on the play.
Face pass. Defense number 20, half distance to goal. 3rd down.
So remain 3rd down. And half the distance to the goal will place the ball at the 5-yard line.
Penalty called against Pelican Rapids.
Offensive choice here. Clock will start on the snap. Clock on the snap.
Kraus has it, and he'll throw, and it's batted down.
Pass is incomplete, broken up by number 8,
Peyton Blakeway on the deflection. Nice job defensively there for the Vikings. Now stop the clock with 31 seconds to go. And it brings up 4th and goal from the 5 here for Barnesville. So with a 6-point lead.
That'll bring up a 4th down and goal for the Trojans.
Reset play clock at 25.
And it looks like the Barnesville Trojans will go for a field goal here. 22-yard attempt. Snap, kick is up, and it is good.
Field goal attempt is good. Your score, 22 seconds left. Trojans 17, Vikings 8.
Please reset game clock to 25 seconds. Thank you.
25 seconds to go. We'll keep it here as the teams get ready for the timeout. Let's check in on that Pelican Rapids student section, see what they're up to. Right now they're kind of calm at the moment. See if there's any further more excited and orange over here somewhere. And looks like somebody needs to bring them some popcorn or something. I don't know. They don't seem into this game right now, and being down 17-8, I can't necessarily blame them. So
82 on the kickoff for the Trojans. Keaton Zenzen.
Caden Zenzen will send that one on the ground. It's picked up at the 25-yard line.
Number 12, Luke Soley on the return.
Luke Soley from the 25 to about the 29. Only 4 yards on the return. Sets up 1st and 10 for the Pelican Rapids Vikings.
Number 14, Brody Gray. 40, Connor Lukes.
During return, 5-yard face mask. Defense, 5 yards, 1st down.
The result of the penalty being the 1st and 10, Pelican Rapids from their own 35-yard line.
It's a 4-receiver set. Guler out of the shotgun, looking to his right. Now he has a hole. He steps into the throw, and it's caught at the 48-yard line there by Blakeway, and he's dropped, and they'll mark it right at midfield, it appears. It's good for a first down.
Midfield stripe.
Timeout, Pelican.
And timeout will be taken with 12 seconds to go here in the second quarter of play. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. All right, welcome back to Gate City Bank Field here in North Fargo. It's the 8AA championship game, and we want to thank the 1,906 of you watching right now. Probably more than that. That's 1,906 devices. If there's 10 people each device, just do the math. That one, I thought that was batted down for a moment, but the pass is completed on the far sideline into the hands of Carson Mcneil.
Rapids, that's their final time out of the half.
And another timeout's been taken. They'll stop the clock with 6 seconds to go.
Cameron Hing, gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
So a pickup of 6 on the pass play there for Pelican Rapids. And they'll have one more crack at the end zone here with 6 seconds to go before halftime. So the Vikings will send 3 receivers to the near side. Guler drops back, rolls, and he's brought down in the backfield. Caden Zenzen gets the sack.
The first half with your score, Barnesville 17, Pelican Rapids 8.
And that brings us to halftime. With your score, the Barnesville Trojans 17, the Pelican Rapids Vikings 8. After one half of football here in the 8AA championship game, the Barnesville Trojans will head off to the locker room. We'll head off to a commercial break. We'll come back and catch you up with everything that's happened today in a couple of moments here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
If you need a construction project done right the first time, then contact Bullgreen Construction. Licensed and registered, Bullgreen Construction can assist with your plans for new construction or add-on. Simple or complex projects, Bullgreen Construction is one of the featured contractors on the Barnesville City website and has the tools and expertise to get your job planned and completed. Bullgreen Construction wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game. Go Trojans!
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Not all internet companies are created equal. Barnesville's symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed you can download, something few companies even offer. This is incredibly important. From connecting with grandkids on Zoom to sharing pictures on Instagram, Cutting-edge business, working from home, or the kids uploading their homework. Really fast speeds, great customer service. With Barnesville Internet, we've got you covered, and the future is here today.
Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street to select your next grill or smoker. Choose from a wide variety including Pit Boss, Weber, Traeger, and Blackstone. Let one of Barnesville Drug and Hardware's friendly team members help you pick the grill or smoker that's just right for you. Search Barnesville Drug and Hardware on Facebook and give them a like and follow. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game and this season.
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. All right, welcome back. 17-8 halftime. The Barnesville band playing. Right before we came out of the break, the Pelican Rapids band on the other side was playing the exact same song. So it's kind of like, we got Spirit, how about you? Well, now it's kind of like, hey, we played this song, now let's hear you play it. And now the Pelican Rapids band is going to get the next song going. And we'll see if Barnesville follows it up with the same song or not. But it's certainly brought a good atmosphere here to have both of these bands playing. And these, I don't know which one's better. I think they're about equal. The only thing that isn't equal is the scoreboard, and that's Barnesville in advantage of Barnesville right now. It started with Guler connecting to Carter Johnson on a, I believe it was a 7-yard or 8-yard touchdown pass. I forgot to write it down in my notes, but anyways, however long it was, it would make it 6-0. 2-point conversion would be good as Guler would find another receiver in the end zone for the extra 2 points. 8-0 lead as Pelican Rapids strikes first. But then Barnesville, in the second quarter, would march down the field. Kraus on a quarterback keeper would take it in from 6 yards out, and it would be 8-6 in favor of Pelican Rapids until the 2-point conversion, and it'd be 8-8. And then the Trojans, Noah Kraus on the next drive on a 4-yard touchdown pass to Caden Sensen would make it 14-8. And the kick, the kick was attempted after, or no, it wasn't. I can't remember. Yes, it was attempted. And, oh no, it wasn't. I'm going with no, it wasn't. That'd make it 14-8, and then next time down the field, the Trojans would have the ball again, and they would get a 22-yard field goal to make it 17-8. That's the one I forgot to write down, and that's what confused me on that last stat there. 17-8 in favor of Barnesville, which is where we sit here at halftime. Once again, scores from earlier today in the 4A 9-man title game. It was Wheaton Herman Norcross by 2 over Verndale, 14-12. In the 4A title game, it was the Belgrade Group Jaguars, 52-44 winners over Uppsala Swandell Patriots. I think there's another town in there too. It starts with an A. And then the 6AA title game went to West Central Area Ashby, 19-14 winners over Osaka Silver Streaks. And then the 6A title title game was all New York Mills. They blanked Breckenridge 32-0 as the Battle of the Bands continues. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate that. And you know what? I think we're just going to keep it here. We're going to listen to the band. That concludes my halftime notes. Let's send it to the band and let you enjoy it. Got about 3 minutes before the start of the second half. You see, turn my mic down a little bit there. I was going to zoom in and see who he's taking a picture of. I thought he was taking a selfie, but we will never know now. Barnesville Trojans have retaken the field, and they will come out with a 9-point advantage here as we have about 12 seconds before halftime officially comes to a conclusion. And now the Pelican Rapids Vikings are returning to the field. And the Pelican Rapids Vikings doing the skull chant. And we'll put 12 minutes on the clock and we'll go to the third quarter here. Still actually got about 2 minutes before they start the third quarter of play. Once again, you can follow us online, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Matter of fact, we did a poll on our Twitter, and I think the poll's still active if you want to go vote on it. But let me pull it up here really quick. We asked which social media platform you prefer following people on. 286 votes, and Facebook won 37%, Instagram 28%, Twitter 18%, YouTube 17%. There's 18 hours and 10 minutes left if you want to go vote on that poll on our Twitter page, at MagnitudeSN on Twitter. As we get ready for the third quarter of play, it'll be 1st and 10 eventually here for the Barnesville Trojans as they'll receive the second half kickoff. And once again, you can follow us on Instagram. That's MagnitudeSN1 because somebody else already has MagnitudeSN. And a brand new website coming up here in about 2 weeks. You can find it at MagnitudeSN.com. You can't find it there just yet, but in about 10 to 12 days, you can probably find it there. As we're making progress on it, and I think, well, if I like it more than our current website, then I'm certainly hoping that you like it more than our current website as well. As we sneak inside a minute to go here before the second half starts. Pelican Rapids doing some laps to keep their legs warm, and we thank you for tuning in today. The state tournament is coming up next week. I don't have the exact date on that, but that is the best answer I can provide to that question on our chat at the moment here without pulling it up on the internet. But I believe it's early next week. Or not early next week, but next week, just next week in general. I think that's a wide enough time frame to make it correct. Coming up tomorrow, it's another day of football here on Magnitude Sports as we bring you the MPFL. It's youth football. It starts at 8 a.m. from the Alaris Center in Grand Forks. That's right. We go from the NDSU Bison Field to the UND Fighting Hawks Field. And we'll have a total of 8 football games all back-to-back for you tomorrow, starting bright and early at 8 o'clock in the morning. And that features the future high school stars of tomorrow. And it'll be live here on Magnitude Sports with the second grade game, and then we'll wrap it up with game number 8 of the night with the 6/7th grade game. And we're underway here in the third quarter of play. That one's taken at about the 15-yard line, and he has a little bit of room. He's still on his feet, and he tumbles forward down to about the 50-yard line.
On the return, and he brings the ball back to the...
Looks like they're going to mark it a little bit further back, closer to the 47.
It'll be 1st and 10 Trojans.
So 1st and 10. And a small gain there for Bredman.
Braden Bredman, number 20 on the carry. Gain of 1, it'll be 2nd and 9.
He's going to go down the sideline and into the end zone for a touchdown. There's Andrew Peterson on the score.
For Barnesville, Andrew Peterson.
Let's see if this works.
That's a 57-yard run for the touchdown.
May have to make a little bit of an adjustment on the timing, but it works. Now we'll go to a black screen like it did last time. No, it will not. Awesome. That's progress. I love it. 11-11. And the 2-point conversion, they'll toss it, and he will find the end zone. That's Cameron Heng.
Number 29 on the point after Cameron Heng.
It was a 53-yard touchdown run for Andrew Peterson.
25, Vikings 8.
And we'll take the timeout and be back with the kickoff here in 30 seconds on the Magnitude Sports Media. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. All right, welcome back. 11-11 to go here in the third quarter of play. And it should be 25-8. There we go.
82 on the kick for the Trojans.
So Zenzen will tee it up at the 40. And he'll boot that one up into the air. It's taken there at about the 14-yard line. Cut to the 20 and move up. Blakeway on the return brings it up to close to the 28-yard line. Maybe the 29. We'll see where they spot it. 11:06 to go here in the third quarter of play. And the Vikings scored first, but the Trojans 25-0 since that touchdown by Pelican Rapids.
Number 22 on the carry, Carter Johnson for the Vikings. He brings the ball up to the 32-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. He stopped there by number 45, Ethan Larson for the Trojans.
Guler looking to pass, and he avoids a couple of tacklers, and he gets his man at about the 38-yard line. And on the reception was, I'm not sure who caught the ball. I couldn't quite catch the jersey number.
Pass complete to Carter Johnson, 22.
Carter Johnson on the reception.
3rd and 1.
Guler has it again, and he'll find a little bit of a seam, and he'll pick up maybe at least 2, maybe 3.
Play is good for a first down.
And it's good for a first down, so it doesn't really matter if you gain 2 or 3. It's a 1st and 10, and that's what matters the most. Ball's placed on the 41-yard line. Guler will work out of the shotgun once again. And a 5-step drop. He fires over the middle, and it's caught. Caught at the 40-yard line.
Carson Mcneil bringing the ball down to the 40-yard line of Barnesville. Be first and 10 Vikings.
Carson Mcneil on the reception.
Number 9, Owen Riddle for the Trojans.
And the Vikings moving the ball down the field well up to this point. Guler will try another one over the middle, and it's caught. Oh, and it's caught and dropped. Intended receiver there was Braden Ecker. Thought for a moment he had it, and if he would have caught it, he had a little bit of space to gain at least another 5 yards, maybe more. But he would look upfield before securing that ball in his hands, and that will stop the clock with 9:40 to go here in the third quarter of play. Guler, this time he'll keep it, and he'll get up to the 40, back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down and 10.
Guler on the carry down to the 40-yard line. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 10. Number 82, Zen on the stop.
All right, 4 receivers set here for the Vikings. And a screen pass is caught at the 45. He's got a little bit of space. It's Blakeway shaking one tackle, and he's up the sideline, diving forward over the 15-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. It's a 1st and 10. They'll temporarily stop the clock.
Down to the 18-yard line. Tripped up there by number 20, Braden Bridman for the Trojans.
So they'll spot the ball at the 18-yard line, and a nice pickup for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Guler, it's almost like he has a feel of a hurry-up offense to it. That pass will drop incomplete.
For 83, Hunter Williams. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Vikings on the Trojans 18.
Man motion to the outside. Guler's looking to pass again, and he's going to keep it at least for the moment. Now he fires to the end zone, and diving forward and not quite making the catch there is Ecker. What an attempt, though, and he was open, too. But he just couldn't, didn't quite have long enough arms to reach out and secure that one. I'll stop the clock with 8:39 to go, and it should be 3rd and 10. And it'll be pitched back to Guler, and Guler's out of bounds, and he lost a couple yards on that one.
Number 10, Tim Guler on the keeper.
Looks like he only lost about 1 yard.
On the 19-yard line.
So a loss of 1 will bring up, we'll call it 3rd and 11.
4th and 11.
Or 4th and 11, excuse me. Fourth and 11, looks like the Vikings are going to go for it here. They'll send 4 receivers, trips to the left, single to the right. And he'll go to the left. And it's through the fingertips of Blakeway, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And it's 1st and 10 for the Barnesville Trojans.
Ball will go over on downs, 1st and 10 Trojans from their own 19-yard line.
So the ball's on the 19-yard line. Barnesville takes over on the turnover on downs. It was a nice drive down the field by the Pelican Rapids Vikings, but it fell a little bit short. And that's Cameron Heng, and he gets tripped up at the 20, gains 1. Second down and 9.
Brings the ball out to the 20-yard line, gain of 1. Second and 9. 27, Tristan Landberg on the tackle.
And Kraus will keep it. And he will gain, I think he got about 2 on that.
On the quarterback keeper, brings the ball out to the 23-yard line.
They're going to give him 3, so it'll be 3rd down and 6. It looks like we have a Pelican Rapids Vikings slow to get up there at about the 13-yard line. See if I can find out who it is. I cannot quite get the jersey number. But the medical staff will attend to him, and we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. Third quarter of play here at Gate City Bank Field in the Fargo Dome. 25-8, as you see on the big screen scoreboard there as we zoom in, and now your on-screen scoreboard will appear here in a second. There it is. And Pelican Rapids and the cameraman not fooled by who had the ball that time. Caden Zenzen on the carry and didn't get too much on it.
Caden Zenzen on the carry. Loss on the play.
Actually lost a couple yards. So 4th down and 8 as the clock continues to roll towards 7 minutes to go.
33, Jack Kapenga.
And now Barnesville will set up to punt. One man back at the 40, one back at the 35 for Pelican Rapids. Near 35, far 40. And this kick is going to go towards the far man. He'll come up to the 45, and he'll make the catch. It's Blakeway. He goes left, right. Now he cuts up the middle, and he's brought down over the 50-yard line. And Barnesville's saying they recovered a fumble. I didn't see a fumble, but we'll see what the officials say here. And it is Pelican Rapids football. So no fumble, even though Barnesville thought they recovered one. 6:28 to go. Guler out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. Rolls out to his right. Fires, it's intercepted. And it is intercepted by Noah Kraus. Noah Kraus at the 40, at the 20, and he's brought down.
Noah Kraus on the interception, returning the ball to the Pelican Rapids.
Okay, that didn't work this time.
19-yard line.
We'll get it working, I promise you.
Stop made by number 10, Jim Guler.
First and 10, ball is on the 19-yard line here for the Barnesville Trojans. That one's handed off there to John Roller, who moves it up to the 15. Pickup of 4. It'll be second down and 6.
Cameron Hain, 29 on the carry.
I don't think it was him, but it can be hard to see those jersey numbers.
79, Nick Haldrud on the tackle. Gain of 3, second and 7.
And it looks like Tim Wells is on the field here, and they've asked for medical staff to come out. And they will work on Tim Wells. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Hopefully he's okay. It's nothing major. We'll tell you more when we return.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. Third quarter of play. Clock ticking at 6 minutes to go here. We'll see if our clock's on the mark or not. I don't think it stopped during that injury timeout, to be honest with you. 5:48 and counting. It's not a large enough lead to be a running clock, so I don't know if somebody forgot to hit stop and nobody noticed or what. But
for Owen Riddle on the carry down to the 12-yard line. Stopped by
so that'll be third down
and 67 Justin Jacobson.
We'll call it third and a long 3. It might be closer to 3rd and 4, but 3rd and a long 3.
Bring up a 3rd down and 3.
Trojans, no receivers, everybody on the line, and Kraus will keep it. And Kraus will sneak ahead close to the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 1. And it'll be 4th down and 2.
Bring down up a 4th down and 2. Hunter Williams, 83 on the stop.
It would be a 21-yard field goal attempt if they choose that route. They have 1 field goal in this game already. But it looks like on 4th and 2, Barnesville's going to go for it. And now they'll call a timeout.
We have a timeout.
Timeout, Barnesville, their first timeout of the half.
So they'll talk things over. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. All right, welcome back. 4:24 to go in the third quarter of play, and the Barnesville Trojans coming out of the timeout will have a 4th down and 2 from the 11-yard line. It appeared as if they were going to go for it right before Noah Kraus stepped out from under center and called the timeout. So we'll see what kind of formation they come out with here. Looks like they're going to go for it again. So we'll see if the Pelican Rapids defense can hold them here on 4th and 2. Kraus will fake the handoff, spin, and he's going to have at least 2 yards, if not more than that.
Noah Kraus, number 4, carries the ball down to the 7-yard line. That is good for a first down. 55 on the stop is Ian Fay. First and goal, Trojans.
Trojans have only attempted 3, maybe 4 pass plays in this game. Kraus will keep it again, and I think he may have lost a yard on that one. No, he didn't. Well, either way, it's going to be second and goal.
Lost at 1, actually.
And I was right initially. He did lose 1 yard on that.
Justin Jacobson, 67, in on the stop.
Clock ticking, 3:21 and counting to go here in the third quarter of play. Barnesville knocking on the door with a 25-8 lead. They'll hand it off. That's Cameron Hang into the end zone for an 8-yard touchdown.
Number 29 for the Trojans, Cameron Hang. 7-yard carry into the end zone for the touchdown.
And now it looks like they'll line up for 2. Kraus will pitch it, and they'll try to cut to the outside. He's got some room. Cameron hangs in on the 2-point conversion. 33-8 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans here in the 8AA championship game. 3:10 to go in the third quarter of play.
Your score, Barnesville 33, Pelican Rapids 8.
We'll be back with the kickoff here in 30 seconds on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com. All right, welcome back. 33-8 with 3:10 to go in the third quarter of play. Want to remind you that daylight savings time is coming up, and that means it's a good time to go to Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Front Street in Barnesville. Pick up new batteries for your smoke alarms and new filters for your furnace to get your family ready for daylight savings time in the upcoming winter. Once again, you can get everything you need for that at Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Front Street in Barnesville. Thank you for tuning in. Whether you're tuning in, cheering on the Vikings, or tuning in and cheering on the Trojans, we certainly appreciate you tuning in to this broadcast here. It's always a fun time to come to Gate City Bank Field and broadcast the game regardless of which two teams may be playing. Caden Zenzen, as the PA announcer in Barnesville would say, I'll say Caden, you say Zenzen. But nobody did that this time around. The return's brought up to about the 19-yard line. And that's where the Pelican Rapids Vikings will start off here. 3:05 to go here in the third period of play.
45, Ethan Larson.
And the Pelican Rapids student base and band trying to cheer on the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Need all the cheering they can get right now. Down 33-8. It's not an impossible deficit to overcome with 15 minutes and 5 seconds of play, but foul start, sending them backwards certainly doesn't help matters. One touchdown pass and 2 interceptions for Guler. And Guler pressured. He's also been sacked a couple times, and he's sacked again at about the 2-yard line. Bringing him down there for the Barnesville Trojans is Tate Iniger. So they'll spot the ball at the 3-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and 26.
Second down.
Or wait, 2nd down and 26. My
26
apologies.
for the Vikings.
Guler in the end zone, and he gets out of the end zone. Up to the 10, he'll take a slide at about the 12, maybe the 13. We'll see where they spot it. They'll spot it at the 12.
To the 12-yard line.
And now it'll be 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about.
We'll bring up a 3rd and 17 for the
3rd and
Vikings.
17. Guler works out of the shotgun on the 3-step drop. Now he'll fire to the far side. It's caught by Blakeway at the 25-yard line.
Pass complete to number 8, Peyton Blakeway.
And that is a pickup of 13. It'll bring up about
Brings the ball out to the
4th down
line.
and 5, 4th down and 4,
It'll be
4th down and 5.
and 4.
They'll call it a long 4, 4th down and 4.
Pass complete to number 25, Carson Mcneil. He brings the ball out to the 34-yard line.
Barnesville saying that he dropped it and they recovered a fumble,
Play is
but
good for a 1st down, Vikings.
and now the officials are going to get together and discuss this here. It's the 2nd time that Barnesville has thought they recovered a fumble. Clock is stopped at 1:29. Looks like we have a Viking slow to get up. And I think we'll get and it will be Barnesville football. 1:29 to go in the 3rd quarter, and once again, we hope there's nothing seriously wrong there. It appears that it might be, is it number 28, 22, 25? Carter Mcneil. Yep, it is Carter Mcneil. And well, there's some good news. He's walking off 100% on his own will. Stretched out his leg there, possible cramp maybe.
Referees have ruled that there was a fumble. Recovered by Barnesville. It'll be 1st and 10 Trojans from the 34-yard line of Pelican Rapids.
And powering forward, there's Cameron Heng to about the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 7, but there's a flag. And here's the official announcement. Eventually. Maybe.
After the play, we have unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 27. Half distance to goal, 1st down.
And things are just not going right for Pelican Rapids right now. It looked like they were in business early in that 1st quarter when Guler connected with Johnson on the touchdown pass.
Pelican Rapids.
But it's been all Barnesville since then, and mistakes and penalties and mental errors for Pelican Rapids have cost them an 8-0
We
lead.
did not want the timeout after that penalty. Okay, we got 1st down straight.
I have no idea what he just said. His microphone chopped in and out. Something about no timeout. No timeout, and it's 1st down and 10 from the 14. All right, well, let's get our camera in non-timeout position then.
Barnesville, 1st and 10 from the 14.
Pelican Rapids with 3 timeouts, Barnesville with 2. They'll hand it off, and that is
Number 30 on the carry.
Andrew Peterson.
Andrew Peterson for the Trojans down to the 11-yard line. Stop made by 27, Tristan Landberg of the Vikings. Gain of 2, second and 8.
Kraus still has it, and he will not be able to break a tackle. He'll come to a tumble at about the 13-yard line.
Play back to the 13.
Well, it's not
made by 27, Tristan Lambert.
Well, it's not a loss on the play. If they mark it at the 13, it's actually a gain of 1.
A third down and 10.
Because the ball was at the 14 prior to that.
Quarter.
And that will end it for the third quarter of play. 33-8 after 3 complete here at Gage City Bank Field. And now the referees have whistled something again, and something tells me we're not going to the third quarter break yet. I don't know. You know what? We're going to go to the break, and if he says anything, we'll tell you what he said when we come back.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. Fourth quarter of play, and it's third. Let's see. It's actually third down and 10. Kraus will work under center, and he'll hand it off to Cameron Hang. And Hang will bring it up to
Cameron Hang for the Trojans.
About the 11-yard line. And it'll be a pickup of 3. It'll be 4th down and 7.
57, Caden Holt on the stop.
And it looks like Barnesville is going to set up for a field goal attempt here.
That'll bring up a 4th down. Barnesville in to attempt a field goal, number 89.
It'll be a 28-yard field goal attempt here. Snap, kick is up, and it is through, and it is good.
Field goal attempt is good. Barnesville lead extends to 36-8.
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of play, 10:56 to go. And if our clock would stop running.
Barnesville lining up to kick off. Number 82 on the kick, Caden Zenzen. And 'em. 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 'Em
And that kick will be taken at the 11-yard line. Blakeway gets tripped up.
Peyton Blakeway, number 8 on the return from the 10 out to the 22. 12-yard return. Stop made there by number 40.
Connor Lopes.
Connor Lutz.
On the stop. First and 10 for Pelican Rapids here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Guler looking to pass, pumps, fires, and it's through the fingertips there of Braden Ecker. And that'll fall incomplete. It'll be second down and 10. 10:46 clock is stopped on the incomplete pass.
Bring up a second and 10 for the Vikings.
So I pulled it up on my phone. State tournament's actually about 2 weeks away. I think I said a week away. So it's actually about 2 weeks away. And barring some crazy turnaround here in the next 10 minutes, 37 seconds, it looks like Barnesville will be participating in that state tournament this year.
Gain of 4, 3rd and 6. Vikings on their own 26-yard line.
10:21 and counting. And the pass is caught, and it's dropped instantly there. Nice tackle by Cameron Heng. So that sets up 4th down and 6.
Number 22, Carter Johnson. 45.
That's actually 4th and 5.
Stop.
Four receivers set, 2 to each side here for the Vikings. And that one, he's gonna have a chance to catch it. Blakeway does, and he breaks a tackle at the 35. Spins up to the 30. It's a 41-yard pass.
Made by number 11, Peyton Pana.
Peyton Pana making the stop. 1st down and 10 here, as the clock is stopped at 9:33 to go. And the Vikings looking to punch another ticket to the end zone here. And he'll fire it over the middle. It's picked off. Picked off at the 9-yard line. John Roller on the interception. Braden Bredman on the interception, excuse me. Roller's 21. There's a flag on the play, too.
During return, blocking the back, Barnesville number 45. Be a 1st down this way.
So there you go, block in the black, and now back the Trojans up a little bit. So I believe they'll put the ball at about the 20, maybe the 19-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
Results of the penalty and the interception are a 1st down for Barnesville from their own 18-yard line.
9:20 to go here in the 4th quarter of play. Kraus under center. He'll hand it off to Cameron Heng. And Heng's over the 20-yard line to the 23. It's a pickup of 5, 2nd and 5.
Stop made by 27, Tristan Landberger, and 83, Hunter Williams for the Vikings. 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. Barnesville.
Okay, they'll only give him 4, I guess, so 2nd and 6. They originally spotted the ball at the 23, so that's what made me think and 5 instead of and 6. But we'll just keep it at and 5 for the moment. It's 2nd and 6. And Kraus will keep it. over the 25. Gain of at least 4, maybe 5. They'll give him 4, so it'll be 3rd down and 2.
Stop was made there by number 12, Luke Soley, 83, Hunter Williams.
John Roller
for the Trojans.
On the carry, over the 25 to about the 27. And that's a pickup of 1. It'll be 4th down, and yeah, it'll be 4th and 1.
Make it the 26. That'll bring up a 4th and 2 for the Trojans. Number 30 in punt formation.
It's a 4th and 1. And on 4th and 1, they'll punt. Ooh, I think is there a flag? It looked like he jumped. And that should be a free 1st down for the Barnesville Trojans, but I don't see a flag on the play.
Punt is down by number 21 on the 44-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Vikings.
Let's see if we can see if he jumped or not.
John Roller downing the punt.
No, this is a different play, so we'll bring it back as that's one of the recent touchdowns. So still a little work to do on our debut of instant replay, but hey. Guler fires, and it's caught, or no, it's not. He might have had it for a moment, but it was dropped. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Pass was incomplete to number 83, Hunter Williams.
Guler will fire another pass. This one's caught at the 31-yard line, and it's tipped and intercepted. Cameron Hang returns it.
Cameron Hang with the interception, tackled by number 64, Hayden Hart.
And it was through the fingertips. That's what happened, and it was picked off at the 25-yard line. It was through the fingertips of Guler's receiver, and
John Roller, number 20.
Roller on a short gain up to the 45, pickup of 2.
Will be 2nd and 8. Stopped by 83, Hunter Williams.
.6:11 to go. Cameron Hang with the ball outside the numbers and out of bounds at about the 47-yard line of the Pelican Rapids Vikings.
There is a flag on the play.
And a flag on the play as well.
After the play, dead ball, unsportsmanlike, offense number 56. A 15-yard penalty, 3rd down.
So that one's going on Barnesville.
Result of the play and the penalty will be second down, third down, 16, Barnesville from their own 32.
And another flag.
There is a flag on the play.
Offense number 17. Dead ball. Ball start. Offense. 7. Step penalty. Down.
So, 3rd and 17 turns into a 3rd and 22. Make it a 3rd and 21, I guess, officially.
3rd and 21, Barnesville from their own 32.
That one's plowed up over the 35 by John Roller to the 36. Pickup of 4. And it'll be 4th down and let me do the math on that. 3rd down and 17, or 4th down and 17.
17.
So Barnesville bring in the punt unit here. And fair caught at the 28-yard line. And
fair catch by Pelican Rapids. 1st and 10 Vikings from the 28. .505 and counting now to go. And the Barnesville Trojans up 36-8. So we crack the eggs on 5 minutes to go, and Guler drops back looking to pass. And he's pressured a little bit, avoids one would-be tackler and overthrows his intended receiver there. And the guy he was trying there was Luke Soyley. I'm sorry, I had it almost right the first time, and then almost even worse the second time. Solely, there we go.
Illegal participation on the defense, 12 men on the field at the snap, get 15-yard first down.
And if only this would have happened 2 quarters ago. It seems like everything that went wrong for Pelican Rapids is now going wrong for Barnesville. And even if Pelican Rapids can capitalize on these mistakes, it might be too little too late.
The result of the play is a 1st down for Pelican Rapids from their own 45.
Looking to pass, and was it caught? Yes, he did. He caught it on the near sideline. He was diving out of bounds. He couldn't quite get it on camera there, and I think they're checking on him because when he made the dive, Looks like it appeared as if they moved like a water cooler or something out of the way. I couldn't quite get the camera there in time, but what I saw from my naked eye, from my vantage point, is it looked like there was a bucket, possibly a water cooler down there, and when he made the diving catch, he kept his feet in bounds, but he landed on or close to that bucket, and they moved it out of the way. And now he's up and he's okay, and that's pretty awesome to see. But an outstanding catch there by Hunter Williams. It's always nice to see when a player walks off on his own. So it'll be 2nd down and 2. So another 4 receivers set, and it's pass, 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 screen pass in the backfield. That's Blakeway. Blakeway gets met up by a handful of Trojans at the 45. It's a gain of 2 for sure, and they will give him the 2, and it'll be enough for a first down. So the Vikings will get a first down.
87, Wyatt Suter for the Trojans.
Guler passes again, and that one is caught. He'll sneak through for another first down. On the reception is Ecker. 4-12 and counting.
Advances the ball to the Barnesville 33. Play is good for a first down.
Guler will pass again. Far sideline, and trying to make the stretch there was Ecker. And a nice show of sportsmanship there from Owen Riddle. Ecker tried to go up with his right arm and make that catch, but third and 10 is what it should be, and it is. And Guler just, ooh, is there a flag going to come in on that one? That might have been a late hit. They may have gotten away with that one there. It was very close.
Number 2, Braden Ecker.
But regardless, it's a completed pass, and it's going to set up third down and about 5.
29-yard line. Be third down and 6.
They're going to call it 3rd and 6. And that's going to be called a first down, and maybe more. Blakeway gets away, and he's into the end zone. A 29-yard touchdown run, or pass, excuse me, for the Pelican Rapids Vikings.
30 yards into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's officially 29. Guler will look to pass on the 2-point conversion, and it's caught, and there's a flag.
Pass is complete to number 2. There is a flag on the play.
Holding. On the defense during the try is successful, they'll take the penalty on the kickoff.
(36-16) as I got all my notes written down, and
36, Pelican Rapids 16.
the penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. And the point after attempt will be good. So that makes it 36-16. We'll keep it here. We want to thank our sponsors once again, including Ratzo's Pool Hall, Dean's Bulk Service, CNS Cleaning and Restoration, the Barnesville Booster Club, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, Ball Green Construction, Barnesville Senex, Stein Seed, Barnesville Internet, Mainline Grill and Downer, Midwest Bank, Halverson Farm, Barnesville Grocery, and Barnesville Drug and Hardware. And don't forget to stop in at Barnesville Drug and Hardware to pick up batteries for your smoke alarms and filters for your furnace. As daylight savings time approaches, it's the perfect time to make sure that you got everything you need as far as furnace filters and smoke alarms are concerned. Pelican Rapids tried the onside kick there, but it's covered up at the 41-yard line.
Number 40.
Successfully there by Connor Lokes.
Connor Lokes. The 1st and 10 Trojans from their own 41.
3:49 to go. Ball spotted at the 41-yard line. And we have a new quarterback in for Barnesville, and that is Owen Riddle. Riddle will hand it off. 3:41 and counting. Didn't see who he handed it off to, but looks like he picked up about 3 yards.
2-yard gain on the play will bring up a 2nd down and 8. Barnesville on their own 43.
So Riddle will work out of the shotgun, or I'm sorry, under center, I meant to say. You got Dawson Gregg in the backfield, and Riddle will keep it. He'll try that hidden ball trick, and he'll swat one defender away, but he won't get by the rest of them.
The carry is Owen Riddle for the Trojans. He is stopped at the 39-yard line, loss on the play of 2. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 12, Barnesville.
Riddle will keep it, and he'll pick up about 4. They'll set up 4th down and about 8.
Stopped by 7. Jack Paulson, 33. Jack Cavigan will bring up a 4th down and 8 for the Trojans. Number 30 in the hand of the punting, Andrew Peterson for Barnesville.
Clock will continue to tick as the play clock's down now, and they'll stop the clock with 90 seconds. That'll be a delay of game.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, and 4th down.
Barnesville set up for a punt. 2 men for the Vikings back at the 27-yard line. The kick is away. And it's a bobbled snap. And it's a free ball. Who got on it? I think Pelican Rapids did. Jack Paulson fell on top of it. Now the Barnesville fans are on their feet and they are clapping.
The first and 10 Vikings from their own 37-yard line.
And a whistle will halt play a little bit longer.
Illegal substitution, no men in huddle, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
And that snap was bobbled. Snap was intended for Brody Severson. I believe it was Channing Russman who picked it up.
Number 11 on the carry for the Vikings. Channing Russman.
Second down and a long ways.
26-yard line will bring up a second down. And 21.
Second and 21 officially. And they'll hand it off, and he's got a little bit of a hole there. Picks up about 5 yards, bringing it up to the 30. They're going to probably give him 4.
32 on the run for Pelican Rapids is Mark Abigail.
Mark?
That will be your final play of the ball game.
Not sure how to pronounce the last name, and I'm not sure how the PA announcer pronounced it.
Pelican Rapids Vikings.
5 seconds, and the Barnesville Trojans have won.
Reminder, immediately following your handshakes, we need both teams to line up on the 45-yard lines, facing each other.
Well, it doesn't matter what team you are. Barnesville's always a tough team to play, but Pelican Rapids certainly gave them a little bit of a scare in the first quarter there. And we thought, they had a lot of momentum after that first touchdown. Thought maybe they might be able to pull together a little bit closer game than 36-16, but still, to score 16 against Barnesville, that's not an easy task to do. And Pelican Rapids put that up today. And fantastic season for Pelican Rapids. Their season will come to a conclusion. 7 wins and 3 losses. While Barnesville will improve to 8 wins and 2 losses and move on to the state tournament in, I believe it's at the U.S. Bank Stadium, if I'm not mistaken. But don't quote me on that in case I'm wrong.
Both teams line up in the 45s facing each other, please, for the award ceremony. At this time, we'd like to congratulate Pelican Rapids on a fine season, and if they could have their captains come forward to receive the runner-up trophy for the Section 8AA football championship. Congratulations, Pelican Rapids. Now if we can have the captains of the Barnesville squad come forward for the championship trophy for Section 8AA. Their next game for Barnesville will be against Eden Valley Watkins at Alexandria on Thursday, November 11th at 7 p.m.
There you have it. Next game is in Alexandria, so I was wrong. But that might come in the near future. And I forgot who you said they're playing, but they'll be playing in Alexandria.
We'll be meeting at the gymnasium for a celebration right after the game tonight as soon as everybody gets there. That's the Barnesville team. We'll be meeting with their fans for a celebration tonight at the gymnasium immediately after the game.
I'm assuming that's the gymnasium in Barnesville, but I like I said, they didn't really clarify on that, so. Barnesville Trojans, your 2021 8AA champions. And they'll move on to the state tournament. They'll play on a neutral site in Alexandria, Minnesota, against a team that I can't pronounce that starts with the letter A. I'll put it that way. They will line up for their photo now. And perfect position for a magnitude camera photo, I guess. Bunch of happy young guys down there, and a well-earned win here over probably the best opponent they probably could have had in this game, considering of the teams that play in the bracket. And a 36-16 win here for the Barnesville Trojans. Well, that will conclude our high school portion of the football season, but we still have more football for you tomorrow here on Magnitude Sports from the Alaris Center in Grand Forks. That's right. We go from the NDSU Bison home field to the UND Fighting Hawks home field to catch the future high school stars of the MPFL Football League. And we encourage you to tune into that broadcast. It starts bright and early at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it will run all the way through. I'm not exactly sure how long it'll run all the way through, but see if I can pull it up here. No, I can't. I don't. That button. Oh, this thing got unplugged, so that's why the buttons won't work. Well, at least we got through the game, so. Well, it started off with a Pelican Rapids touchdown. Guler connecting to Carter Johnson to make it 6-0. 2-point conversion good to make it 8-0. Trojans would respond early part of the second quarter. I believe it was the second quarter. I actually forgot to write it down, but I think it was the early part of the second quarter when Kraus. No, it was still the first quarter. Because they were going to the left end zone, as you see it on your screen. So it was Kraus on a QB keeper on a 6-yard run to make it 6-8. 2-point conversion good to tie the game at 8 apiece. And then the Trojans, Kraus to Caden Zenzen. I believe it was a 4-yard touchdown pass. I'll have to look at video to be sure on it. That would give the Trojans a 14-8 lead. The 2-point conversion would not be successful, and it remained 14-8. And then Trojans on a 22-yard field goal would increase the lead to 17-8 heading into halftime. Coming out of halftime, Trojans' Andrew Peterson would scamper to the outside of the numbers down the sideline for a 53-yard touchdown run to make it 23-8 in favor of Barnesville. 2-point conversion good. It was 25-8 at that point. And then Barnesville would score again, a 7-yard touchdown run by Cameron Hang to make it 31-8. 2-point conversion good, 33-8. Next trip down the field, the Trojans would set up for a 28-yard field goal and connect on it to make it 36-8. And then the Vikings, Guler would find Blakeway on a 29-yard touchdown pass to make it 36-14. And then Guler would fire in, I believe it was Blakeway or Ecker. I can't remember who caught the 2-point conversion. But the 2-point conversion was good, and it was 36-16. As we reach 11 o'clock at night. I did not even realize it was 11 o'clock at night. I thought it was like 7 p.m. Wow. I had no idea. I just looked at my phone. I got a message from a friend saying, enjoy the rest of your game. I'm going to bed. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even. And then I looked at my phone to see what time it was, and I had no idea that we were approaching 11 o'clock this evening. That might be a record for the latest game. I know we had a basketball game that went to overtime that went almost to 11 o'clock, but this is the first time a football game has gone that late, at least one that I've been at. So final score once again, 36-16. I know it's late, but thanks for staying up. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chiming in on the chat. Congratulations to the Pelican Rapids Vikings finishing the season at 7-3, and congratulations to the Barnesville Trojans. They move on to the state tournament with a record of 8 wins and 2 losses. For Jim, for everybody else who watched, thank you so much for tuning in. We have one more football broadcast for you tomorrow. It starts at 8 o'clock in the morning from the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, and we'll be there for it, hopefully. I'm going to have to get a quick nap in and then get on the road quick. It's about an 80-mile trip for those who are not familiar with the distance between the Fargo Dome and the Alaris Center. But thank you so much for watching. We will go off air and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.